What's going on there, YouTube, and welcome back to another comic book video. Alright guys, so basically we are going to jump back into more of our X-Men reading order. Now guys, basically if you are new to the channel, every Monday I do upload one X-Men video. Now guys, I might start doing 2 videos per week covering the X-Men so we can move a tad bit faster in the X-Men reading order. Now guys, in my last video we covered 113 and 114. Now in this video right here we are going to cover 115 and 116. Now guys, basically at the very end of my last video, we saw Storm get attacked by Sharon, I cannot pronounce his name, but basically guys, this Aerodactyl man looking creature. Now guys, when it comes to Sharon, basically this is his second appearance in the X-Men comics. He first appeared back in X-Men numbers 60 and 61. I hope I'm correct, but basically guys, this is his second appearance in the X-Men comics. Now guys, basically, tell you the truth, Sharon is not really a very big time X-Men character to me. I like him, but I don't see Marvel or anyone else, Fox or whoever buys the rights to the X-Men movies, and put Sharon in the movies. I cannot see them doing that, but they might do it soon possibly. But basically guys, when it comes to Sharon, basically he's kind of like the Hulk. He has 2 personas. You have Dr. Lycos, which is the good guy, but then you have Sharon, the Aerodactyl man looking creature, which is the bad guy. Now when it comes to Dr. Lycos, aka Sharon, they have to basically drain the life force of animals or people to survive. And so right now, you have Sharon basically taking over the body of Dr. Lycos, the bad persona. And right now, he wants to drain the X-Men life force. Because with them being mutants, basically guys, they have a very high level of life force to be drained. And so you have Sharon saying, listen, I just drained Storm's powers. I just drained Storm's life force, sorry. And right now I feel powered up because she has so much life force in her. For her being a mutant, a high level mutant, I'm basically like fully charged, but I want more. I want to drain more. And so basically you have the X-Men just trying to fight Sharon back and forth for the first 10 pages in 115. Now, right at the very end, you do have Wolverine saying, listen, I'm going to end this. I am going to basically kill this guy. And so when Wolverine basically ran up to Sharon and about to stab him, Sharon turned back into Dr. Lycos, the good persona. Now, with that happening, he's saying, listen, I'm not here to attack y'all. I'm not here to hurt y'all. That was Sharon. That was the bad guy of me, not the good guy, which is me right now. That was my bad persona. Now, Wolverine's saying, I don't care. We need to end you right now before you do something else. Now, right when Wolverine's about to basically stab Sharon, you do have Khazar appear and saying, listen, this man is with me. The X-Men, you will not attack this man because we need your help and we also need his help to save the Savage Land. Now guys, after basically you have Khazar asking the X-Men for help, you have Dr. Lycos basically explaining to Cyclops how he survived. Because guys, at the end of X-Men issue number 61, basically to Cyclops in the old X-Men, they watched Dr. Lycos, aka Sharon, kill himself. And so they believed all this time that he has been dead. But now you're having him saying, I did not die. I survived the fall, but barely. But I did end up back here at the Savage Land. Now, he's now saying when he came back to the Savage Land that things were a little bit off. Because he basically walked into a cult about to do some form of a ritual. Now, he's saying, I couldn't believe my eyes, but something crazy happened. Now guys, basically Dr. Lycos says, I saw a man, and his name was Kirk Marston. I hope I said his last name correctly. But basically, you have this cult doing some form of a ritual on this man and basically transform him into a new form creature. Now, guys, this is technically not the first appearance of this character, but this is his first appearance in X-Men comics. Guys, this is Garuk, the petrified man, or purified man. I really cannot pronounce my words today. But basically, Garuk is this very powerful being. Now, Marvel don't really use him that much. They do use him here and there in some stories, but honestly, man, I think it's been a long time since Marvel used this character. I want to say it's been years on years. I could be wrong, but I want to say it's been years. But basically, this is quote unquote the sun god in the Savage Land, or he believes he is the sun god in the Savage Land. Now, basically, this creature Garuk is saying, I am going to take over the Savage Land. I'm going to make the people and the animals be my slaves, but I'm trying to save the Savage Land. And so basically you have Dr. Lyko saying, this man wants to save the Savage Land, but he's making things worse for the Savage Land. You have creatures who are basically being used as slaves right now. You have small villagers being used as slaves right now because of this man. Now, you would think the X-Men would say yes, because Wolverine's all like, I'm down. Banshee, I'm down. Let's stop this Garuk guy. But you have Cyclops saying, no, we're not here to fight their fight. I would say yes, but we have to get back home. Now, this right here, guys, is really smart of Cyclops, because he says, listen, Magneto did not die in that volcano base. Now, guys, that happened in my last video where the X-Men fought Magneto in his secret base underneath a volcano. But basically, the volcano base basically fell apart and lava came down on the X-Men, but they barely escaped. But Cyclops said, I watched Magneto leave. He didn't die down there with us, or he didn't die down there at that base. He left before us. Magneto is still out there, and he will try to go after Charles Xavier. We have to get back home. We have to leave now. Now, when the X-Men tried to leave to go back home to the X-Mansion, this is where things get worse for the Savage Land, because it starts to snow quickly. I don't mean a little small flake here and there. I mean it instantly started to snow. The water in the Savage Land froze, and this should not be happening in the Savage Land. And so you have Kazar and Dr. Lyko saying, this is because of him. This is because of Garuk. We have to stop him. He's basically making the Savage Land unbalanced with him being here. Things are getting worse. We have to basically stop this man now. And so basically, this is Chris Claremont saying the X-Men have no choice. They want to go home, they got to beat this man to make a pathway to get home. Now, guys, basically you do have the X-Men and Kazar working together and saying, listen, this is going to be a team up, but we need to basically break into that city and stop Garuk. We need to bring him down. He's too powerful. He is too strong. We need to stop this man right now. And so basically, on their way there, of course, like most superhero stories, some of the people get captured. So you have Cyclops, Colossus, Banshee, and you also have Kazar also get captured by some of the men of Garuk. Now, guys, I really like this moment right here, because basically this is Chris Claremont saying Wolverine can be a leader. Now, it's not Chris Claremont saying Wolverine is a better leader than Cyclops. No. What he's saying is, right now, so far, the only thing you have seen of Wolverine is a wild animal dude. Someone who's always trying to basically attack and slash his way through his problems. But basically, this is Chris Claremont saying, If Wolverine can sit down for a moment, he can be a good leader. He can lead a second team to help out the first team of X-Men. And guys, he does that. With Cyclops, Banshee, Colossus, and Khazar all being captured, that leaves Wolverine, Storm, and Nightcrawler to basically lead the way to save the other X-Men. That's what Chris Claremont did in this story. Is basically them saying, listen, Wolverine can lead a team. Wolverine can lead a small team of people throughout danger and hopefully complete the mission. And that's why I like this part right here. It's so cool. We see it for a good like 5, 6 pages of him just showing Nightcrawler, showing Storm that, hey, you guys only see me as an angry little man, but in reality, I can be a great leader. Not better than Cyclops, but somewhat decent enough to get us through our mission. Now guys, to go ahead and wrap this story up, basically guys, you do have Wolverine lead Nightcrawler and Storm to break the other X-Men free. Now with them doing that right there, it's basically saying, alright guys, let's work together to defeat Garuk. Now, you do have the X-Men fighting against Garuk. Now, guys, this is where I really get mad at Marvel and Chris Claremont. Because when I sat down and read this story, they basically hyped this super villain up. Now, I did not mention the powers of Garuk, but basically Garuk is this character who's like very, very strong, right? Like he's very durable. But one thing about him is that he has this eye beam where basically he can teleport things from one dimension to the other. And so to me, I feel like if you have some kind of power that strong, you deserve at least 3 to 4 books. I don't care if it's in the 70s. You deserve a big chunk of books to explain more about you and how come you're so strong and everything. But anyways, basically you have the X-Men fighting against this man, and it gets to a point where it's Cyclops versus Garuk. Now their fight goes back and forth, kind of like Gohan and Cell at the very end of Cell Saga when Gohan's trying to defeat Cell. And basically that what happens here. You have Cyclops trying to defeat Garuk with his optic beam against Garuk's eye beam. And it goes back and forth. Now, they're fighting on a rooftop, and their powers colliding with each other basically makes the roof collapse. Now, Cyclops does get saved. Now, when Storm goes to try to save Garuk, she was too slow to save him. And so, it's Marvel saying Garuk, quote unquote, is dead. He's dead for now, supposedly. And so, it's kind of like, wow, this ending kind of sucks. Like, this guy is supposed to be a very powerful super villain, and you basically supposedly killed him off just like that. To me, it's annoying. But anyways, you do have the X-Men saying, all right, we're going to go back home to the X Mansion, and they get on a boat to basically sail back to New York. Now, the problem is though, on their way to New York, a huge storm comes out of nowhere. And guys, I'm going to end the video here because at the end of the storm, it seems like the X-Men are caught in some kind of storm that not even Storm can control. Man, that's a very bad pun. But anyways, guys, in the next video, we will cover issue number 117 and 118 to see what happened to the X-Men after they got on their boat and got caught in the middle of a storm in the middle of the ocean. But before I go, guys, please hit the like, subscribe for more comic book videos. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here, and I will see y'all in the next comic book video. Have a good day, guys. Later.